First time being here, so I look forward to our meeting.
Okay.
Hi, JJ, welcome.
Nice to see you guys. Hi, Waka.
Hi.
Okay, so today we welcome to week 12 already. So we're gonna go to the well coaching master class, and this week we're gonna talk about dot 13 and dot 14. Okay, for you JJ, you can catch up on YouTube. Okay, later. For the dot 13, we can start with the best way of learning, and dot 14 today, we're gonna start to do the practice of the Google Sheet. We're gonna do some investment with the trading wheel of the S&P 500. So this week, we're gonna do some review that we have on the first 11 week. We have the dot number 1, dot number 2. Okay, you can catch up on this one, JJ. All of this dot, all week we are collecting the dot. In order to collecting the dot, we do have, it's gonna like
Hey,
reinforce. Hey,
I don't know if
JJ.
it's only on my end. You kind of, your voice, your voice in picture stops for a sec. I don't know if it's just my internet, and I was wondering if it's happening on
Okay.
Louise and Waka's end as well.
Yep, sure. Louis,
Okay.
what about you? Did you hear my voice clearly and the picture?
Yeah. For me, it's clear.
Okay. What about you, Waka?
Yeah, no, it's fine now, but sometimes it's just frozen.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can thank you to let me know. I just changed my Wi-Fi. Okay, I gonna change my Wi-Fi. If that happen again, just let me know. And thank you, JJ, to let me know because the Wi-Fi they connect to another one, so I have to change my Wi-Fi to the better one. Good. Yeah, now so we're gonna create the wealth. Okay, each week we come it's like an exercise. Let's say that you go to school, we're gonna learn. The more you learn, the more you earn. The same with the health. We go to the gym every week, every day. Why? Because we want to reinforce, and we cannot create only one day. We have to build them like a bit by bit. The same with the financial knowledge. You cannot get rich only one day. The easier that you can get rich, it means that the easier you you can get broke. So we're gonna create the habit because the habit gonna make you get wealth, not the money. Okay. So all the dot that we collect, we do that on purpose. We do that because we know that all the dot gonna help you to create like a home, create like a many shape of your life. So even you have a same dot you learn from me, like you learn from school. Even we learn the same dot, but when you create the dot from with your own background, you're gonna have a different shape. Why? Because we all have a different mindset, right? Because in order to get rich or in order to get a new money, you cannot use the same mindset to get a new result, right? That's why we have to change mindset. That's why we learn about the mini mindset in the last week. And last week, we learned about how the market move up and move down. Okay, Louis, can you explain, review, summarize how the market moved down that you learned from last week?
So the market move when the price of the seller and the buyer match. So if it moved down, so for example, someone offer 10, 11, and 12, and then the 12 sold out, so it go down to 11 and go down to 10 like that.
Good job. So one thing that I want you to understand at the first end is the reason that the price go up or go down. A lot of people get like a mistake. They thought that the price go up because the demand more than supply, and the price go down because demand less than supply. That is partially true. It's not all true. Normally, when the price go up, the buyer and the seller is the same amount, okay, same amount of like stocks, okay, because when the price go up, it means someone want to buy and someone want to sell in the same amount, exactly amount of that stock. So today we're gonna learn about the best way of learning, okay, because we're gonna learn about mindset, how to create a good mindset, or the mindset that help you to get rich or help you to get financial knowledge. And the best way, we have a learning pyramid that they have a many way to learn anything, language, uh, education, learn exercise, learn how to speak, learn how to do business, or even learn how to better in the financial literacy. So you all know that lecture is only 5% productive. After they have a research that after 2 hours of you learning by lecture, you can remember only 5% of the knowledge, 10% if you're reading, 20% if you do like a video visual, is like a movie, is like a presentation. And if someone demonstrate to you, you can learn 30%. All of this one we call the passive learning. Why we call passive learning? Because someone do that for you, or you do like with less effort. But in order to get like a good uh, learning, you have to do like active learning. And what is active learning is like a two-way communication. It means that we have to have a discussion. Let's say that why I like ask you a lot of questions when we share, when we teach you every week, because we want a discussion, because everyone have a different idea, and it's like keep you engaged and keep you think, follow me. And the next one, we're gonna do like practice by doing. All you learn is gonna be useless if you didn't do it by yourself in real life. Uh, it doesn't mean that you have to use a real money. You can do like a demo, okay, with a fake money. We can do that, okay, that because that is a practice by doing. And let's say when I show you about the trading wheel, that is a practice by doing. And if you can do all of these things, okay, and you can share with your friends, like me, share with you, it's going to be good for me too to review. So we all know, right? Because we are like a math tutor, right? Paul, Louis, you know that when we teach students in our class, in our math space, it's going to help us to review ourselves too. No matter what research say, okay, even Edgar Dale, who very like famous in like a learning tool, so they say all the same. This is the same pyramid, okay. So read, hear, and view image is all the physical thing from our eyes, our ears, okay, or even watch video. It's good, it's not bad, but that is the first step you can learn. Okay, but if you go to the foundation one, okay, do a real thing, okay, and 90% of what you do, you're gonna memorize that easier than you read or than you hear. Okay, that's why today we're gonna go to the dot 14. Okay, so let's go Google Sheet. So today we're gonna go to the Google Sheet because we know that nowadays we learn that a Google Sheet is a very practical way to do some kind of investment. Okay, now JJ, I have like some exercise for you. In order to remember all of the number, we're gonna ask you the same question that we asked you the last time, and maybe you can change number. Okay, about the time that you want to retire yourself and the time that you think you're gonna die, because we're gonna calculate all the money that you have to have in order to retire yourself. Okay, so JJ, do you think what you want to like get retired, like a financial freedom? What time, what age that you think that you want to retire?
I'm thinking like early 50s to mid 50s, so early retirement.
Okay, so about 55. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, 55. So now you're 21. And what do you think longevity in for the American people is 77? Okay, so JJ, do you think that which age that you will like gone from this world?
I will say 70.
70. Okay. So Paul, again, so I'm gonna ask you the same question again. Paul, this time now you like a 21, right, Paul, or 20?
21.
21.
No,
Paul,
20, but
which?
this year 21.
Okay. Yeah. What is your retirement age?
45.
45. Okay, and die.
I will live up to 90 because I'm happy.
90. Because I forgot the last time you said to me like a 100 or 90. I forgot, right? But it's okay. We can change this number. Vaga. So now let's say Vaga. What age that you think you're gonna retire?
65.
65. And what age that you think you're gonna die?
85.
85. Okay, Louis.
And goal, I'm gonna be turning 37 next month, so could you change my number to 7?
Okay, good job. Good
Thank
job. Okay, to make it real. Louis, what do you want to retire yourself? You can change, or you can
No,
use the same. It's
30.
okay. 30, you want to retire at 30, okay? And what age that you think you're gonna die?
50.
50, you're gonna die 50? Because I remember the idea that you told me the last week or the last time is
Yeah, the
mean that
idea I
you
told you.
yeah you're gonna use the same idea, right?
Okay, let's say 70 then.
Yeah, 70, right?
Mm.
Okay. So
Golf, I have a
understand.
question.
Yep. Ask me.
I'm curious in terms of why this structure instead of like usually the question of like, hey, when do you want to be kind of financially stable or something? So why are we thinking of it in terms of retirement and you dying? Why not like when you are financially stable and you can, have the funds to travel and do whatever you want in life? I'm curious.
Yeah. You will understand soon. Okay. I'm gonna use myself. Okay. Because I am the oldest on this one, so it's not easy to create money from when you like old. So I am gonna be the good example for you all that the better the early is the better. Okay. So it mean, what does it mean? This one, the money need to be free. Okay. So in my case, number of year of freedom, it mean the day, okay, that I want to retire until the day that I'm gonna die. Okay, so in my case, you can see, right? Years for year to use money. This is the number of year that you're gonna use money without working, without like do nothing. You can work, but for fun, not for money. Year to use money. Okay. So year to use money is start from year to die and until this one. So you have the 15 year to use money. I have the 20 year to use money. You see? Okay, everyone is different. Okay, so it means I have 20 year from 60 until I die at 80. So it means that I have 20 year that I want to live my life. Okay, I'm gonna put this one 20. And then I have to think by myself that after I 60, how much money I want each month to live all the expenses. So someone have expense differently. Okay, someone have a house to pay, someone like have a different lifestyle. So this you can change by yourself. But I just want you to like get the idea. Okay, you can change the number every time. For me, I think if I have like a 5,000, if I want to live in US, I think it's gonna be good. Okay, I can live. And this number, what does it mean? It means that if I want to live 20 years without working, I have to save money. I have to have money, $825,000. And I put this money into the bank, high yield saving, because high yield saving nowadays is like 5%. So I'm going to be like optimum, like a conservative with the 4%. What does it mean? It means that you can withdraw 5,000 from 800,000 each month until you die, and your money will not will be enough. Okay, now you understand, right? JJ. The thing is, how we gonna get 825,000? Okay, so in order to get that, we're gonna go with investment, okay, to reach that freedom. Okay, because we all know that if we like save money, you can check that easily. We can check easily. How we gonna check it? Let's say that we're gonna save 1 month, like 5,000. Okay, I'm gonna show you one thing interesting. And if I save like 20 years, because I have time to save for myself. Okay, go to the next one. Okay, so now the thing is, now I'm 39 and I have time to save my money. I have to do calculation, right? This is time, year to use money. The next box is going to be year to save money. Okay, so year to save money is come from this box. Okay, retirement minus your current one. So you have a different time. Okay, like JJ, you have a time to save money 34 years and you can spend 15 years. Paul, you have time to save money 25. It means that you have to save more money, something like that. And me, I have time to save money only 21 years. Okay, but I save more than 21 because I start from before now. But I have time to use money 20 years, something like that. And then we can see that in my case, it means that I have to save only 21 year. I have time to save money 21 year. In order to get my money, okay, money to need to be free is 800,000. So I'm gonna copy this number, okay, and put that into this box. Oh, so it means it changed number. Okay, I no need to copy. I can change this number to 20 years. Okay, 825,000. If I invest in some stocks, some S&P 500, and I told you the annual rate of S&P, okay, the average one from the last 100 years is 10%. This number is mean that you no need to do anything. The market do for you. Who is the market? Apple, Tesla, Google, Netflix, Meta, Facebook. So the company the worker, someone who graduated from a good school like a Harvard, MIT, the best of the best student work for us because they work for money. We just buy stock from that company. Okay. And someone gonna work for us without thinking, because when you're thinking, you get less than 10. Even you want more than 10, they have a research, you can get less than 10. But you can challenge yourself, but different money. Okay, this is like some money that we can do the ideal thing. Okay, if you have another money, you can do whatever you want. The period of year is mean that we want to save. How often we're gonna save? Someone want to save like every month, someone want to save like bi-weekly because of the paycheck, and someone want to save every week. It depends on your preference. Let's say I'm gonna save every month. Okay, the thing that I want to show you is I have 20 years to spend my money, but I have 21 years to save money. I want 5,000 a month to spend, but I save only 1,000 or less than 1,000 a month in 21 years. This is the magic of compounding interest. I want you to know, I want you to learn, and you will get like a financial freedom easy like this. Okay, this is a number, and then today we're gonna do a real number with the S&P 500, and how we're gonna get this number, because it looked like surreal for me too. Like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, when I saw this Google sheet, when I saw this formula, and this formula is an easy formula. It's just like a formula on internet. Everyone know the formula we call compounding interest. But the gut feeling for me is, whoa, we save only 1,000 a month, but we can have 5,000 a month in return in the same, almost the same amount of time that I spend, that I save. Let's say I save the same. Okay, and let's say I save like 20 years and I spend 20 years. You see, I save only 1,100, but I can get 5,000 each month, 20 years, the same amount of the time I save and the same amount of the time that I spend. But if I delay myself only 5 years, because I thought that, okay, now I want to live my life, I want to spend my time with my lifestyle, I want to get a good job before I save money. Okay, and then you think that, okay, I'm gonna have 5 years for me. So it means in order to get the same amount of money, to get retired 20 years that you want, same same annual rate of the return, same every month, and you have to invest almost two times, almost double. You have to save almost 2,000 to get that 5,000 a month. Okay, for this one, any questions? If anyone have any question? Okay, if not, I'm gonna check with another one too. Let's say JJ, in your case, okay, 15 and 34. So it means 15 is the number of freedom. You have a 15 years to get the number of freedom. The thing that you have to let me know is your expense on each month. Money per month, or annuity, money per month that you want to get. What do you want to cover everything that you want? Yep.
So like money that I want to get so I can live comfortably for the 15 years, I would say around 6,000-7,000.
Okay, I give you 7,000.
Okay.
Okay. So this number can be changed. Okay. We just like do some calculation to check that how much you're gonna save each month now to get that amount of money. Paul, I forgot that you tell me how much you want to get to retire.
10,000.
10,000 per month. Okay, good job. Waka.
5,500.
Okay. Okay, you have 500. So it means a very, very like a real number. Good job.
Yeah. 5,500. Yeah.
Exactly. Louis, what do you want when you are
10K.
30?
10K.
10K. Okay. And I want 5,000. So let's see. JJ, 7,000. You can just put this one 7,000. Let's see. You have to get like almost 1 million. Okay, JJ. Okay, in order to get that life. Okay. And let's see how much you're gonna save each month to get 7,000 a month for 15 years. Okay. I'm gonna change number a little bit. 15, right? And then say 7,000. Okay, so you have to have like a 900,000. And number of year until goal is 35, right, JJ? So, JJ, this is a dream come true for you because of you young. It means that you just save 250 a month for 35 years. This is for me, it's very, very doable. Is that correct, JJ? What do you
Yes,
feel,
I did.
JJ? Tell me.
I have a question. So, given that I'm still a student, obviously I continue to work. If I'm unable to, because you're in this country, you don't know if you're gonna keep working. You might have like months that you don't work. So I wonder how can this be achieved if, let's say, for example, for a year I didn't work or 2 years, how will that affect or how can I adjust it?
Yep. So that's why we all know, because we live in the capitalism country. Because we have state in your life, they have a different state. Some state you can invest 50. Some state, let's say that you get promoted, right? You get a good job, so maybe you invest more. Okay, some state you can drop, so we can like a state 1, state 2, state 3. Yep, that answer your question, JJ. Exactly, but it's another thing. Okay, because our life is complicated, I know, so we cannot get like a income like a regularly every month. I know what you mean, but in order to get 250, JJ, do you think you can acquire 250 for 35 years? Is that possible or very unlikely for you, JJ? Tell me, what about your idea after you live in this country for such a long time? In order to get 250 a month, do you think that, how do you feel? How do you think, or how much you save each month before today?
I don't save as much, so that I need to get better at, but definitely 250 per month. It's doable, very doable.
And it's up to you, because it's up to everyone, but the thing is, once you know the number, it's gonna remind yourself every time you're gonna spend something. Let's say you want to buy a new like a pen, the iPad pen. You're gonna think that if the iPad pen is $100, you're gonna think in yourself, whoa, if I postpone, or if I use a used one, if I can save like a $20 for 10 times, I get 200, and that 250 gonna turn to 7,000. That is the idea that I want you to think before you spend, because you have more money than this anyway. But it depends on yourself what you're gonna spend. If you like save early in your life, this is what you have to save, 250. But if you postpone yourself another 5 years, JJ, because you think that after 5 years you're gonna get a better job, And then you have to save in that time 400. It's fair. It's still doable. But the early that you save, it's gonna like reduce the amount that you have to save. And it's for me, it's very, very wonderful, very magnificent. Why? You save 250, but you're gonna get 7,000. Whoa, it's very impossible for me if I don't know about this formula. It's like how 28 times. It's very worth it, right? You save only 250, but at the end you get 7,000. Whoa, per month. That is what I want you to learn about this thing without thinking. Why I have to say without thinking? Because if you think a little bit, let's say 12%, you save 150. So it means if you have knowledge, if you have learned how to put the money in the better stock, okay, you use your idea like, okay, I thought that the next 35 years or the next 50 years, people gonna use AI a lot. So you can invest in an NVIDIA or some company that related to the AI. Okay, maybe you can get 12%. And if that's happened, it means that you save less money. Or even you save 250, it means that you're gonna get more than 1 million. You understand what I mean? So if you have a more knowledge, it's gonna take you less money. If you just increase your return, you see this is amount per month. You save $64 a month, and then you get 7,000 a month. That for the 15 years that you're going to spend after you want to die or something. Okay, so this number you can change, we can do something about that. And the thing is, I want to prove how this thing gonna happen in the real world. So for me, I told you for the last time, I teach this course in my country, and I follow this thing with the real information, the real trade. Let's say this is myself. I start do like invest since 2022 November. Yeah, I do this one like a template. Okay, so I buy stocks. The X01 is a Nasdaq. I gonna let you know what is Nasdaq. And the next one I buy the Vietnam stock. So I buy two of them. I gonna let you know why I buy these two of them. The first one is easy because we all know that we have to use computer. You have to use AI. You have to use deep learning. You have to use technology. And NDX and Nasdaq is the top 100 company, technology company in the world. And the half of them I gonna buy Vietnam. Why? Why don't I buy my stock in my country? Because Vietnam have a growth. Because I invest today because for the future, not for today. So because Vietnam is gonna be grow like China, because Vietnam is look like Thai 20 years ago. So it means that have room for growth, something like that. So you can choose the stock depend on you, but the stock I choose is index. It means that I didn't choose one company. I choose 100 company. So it have pro and con. The pro is diversification. In order this stock gonna collapse, it means 100 company gonna collapse or gonna bankrupt in the same time. Because if only one company bankrupt, the Nasdaq gonna replace the new one to this index. So it's gonna remain 100 all the time. And Nasdaq proved themselves for almost 100 years that no matter company die, let's say Nokia die, BlackBerry die, the Kodak die from the Nasdaq, but Nasdaq still alive. But if you put your money in the Kodak, Do you know Kodak, right? The Kodak. And nowadays, nobody use the film a lot, and that company is bankrupt, and your money gonna go to zero when no matter how much you put in that stock. That's why I put in the index. But the con is the return not high, but it's not too low. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like a 10%, but enough because I have an Excel to show you that the 10% is enough. But if you get more than 10%, it's good for you. So that's why you will learn later how you're gonna choose the number of stock. You can choose more than one or two is okay for you, but I'm gonna show you in case that you want to choose only one. And you're gonna do duplicate, and I'm gonna put the real number into the system, and then we're gonna learn how to create how to put the number in the real situation. Shift, control, drag, and then backspace. No, I have to delete all of this one. Bear with me a little bit. I'm gonna delete all of this one. Clear. And delete. Okay. Today we're gonna let you know how to invest in copy to new spreadsheet. Okay, today we're gonna do workshop. So I want you to I'm gonna share with all of you again. But today I'm gonna share with you with this link first. I'm gonna copy link and send you through chat. Okay. Okay. Now you can access to this link. Okay. I'm gonna change a lot of things. So if you want to invest only one, you're gonna use only one stock. Okay, I'm gonna choose S&P 500 first. Or we can vote. Okay, I'm gonna show you which one do you want. Okay, S&P 500 or Nasdaq. I'm gonna show what difference. Okay, let's say Nasdaq first. You just put it Nasdaq 100 list company. And let's see how many Nasdaq company that you know about before you invest. Microsoft, yeah, let's say my computer use Microsoft. This is all 100. Okay, they may be consist of 102 or 103. It depends of the some technical thing, but we call Nasdaq 100. Okay, the first one of this Nasdaq 100, they have a 100 company, but each company they not divide the same amount. Okay, because it depends on how big of that company. If the Microsoft is big, the percent in the Nasdaq have more percent. In this one, Microsoft have 8% in 100%. Apple have 7%. Okay, in that 100%. Nvidia have 6% in that 100%. So it means when the Microsoft go up 2%, okay, it's gonna be like a weight by a percent, right? Because it have a 2%. The impact of the Nasdaq is higher than some stock. Let's say if let's say like DoorDash, right, go down 4.4%, but it's not impact a lot, right? Because they impact only 2.32%, something like that. This is the reason. But I want you to know that what is the name of the company. I think all you know 100 is maybe you know more than 50. Before I come to America, I know only 20. But when I came here, I know more than 50 now because Meta, Facebook, I don't know Broadcom. Alphabet is Google. Tesla, I know Tesla is a car. Costco is the wholesale. Then Netflix, I am the member of the Netflix. PepsiCo is the drink. Advanced, I don't know. Oh, I know this one. AMD is a chip, right? Computer. Adobe, yeah, you know that, right? Adobe PDF. Lin, I don't know this one. JJ, do you know this? Lin, do you know this company? No. Qualcomm, I don't know Qualcomm. T-Mobile, I know it. Okay, the telephone. Okay, Louis, tell me each number. Cisco, you know, Louis. Louis, I give you from 20 to 29. Louis, tell me which one that you know this company. 20, AMAT, Texas.
Yeah, Texas Instrument is the calculator, right?
Yeah, okay.
Then I think I know Amgen, like some biomedical,
Amgen. What is this company? I don't know this one. What is that?
like biology something, I think.
Okay.
And then Intel, and then Honeywell, I know.
Honeywell, what is that? Honeywell, I don't know.
They sell like the electronic, what's the name? Yeah,
That's
Okay.
a like I don't know how to say, but like
I don't know the
Appliance,
name,
like
the name of the
lights
machine.
and like stuff during the
light.
house and buildings.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's better to know the Qualcomm
Mm.
semiconductors company. It's a really big semiconductors company, Qualcomm,
Yeah, Qualcomm is a big company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
I
make
don't know
the
this
sensor
one.
devices or mobile phones.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, Louis, two company left. Booking, do you know this one? But if I say booking.com, do you know? This is booking.com. Okay, your turn, Paul. 30 to 40. Which one do you know? I don't know
Not
this one.
many. I know Starbucks.
Yeah, you see, at least you know Starbucks, right? One. Yep, one Starbucks is here. NASDAQ too.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly. So JJ, 40 to 50.
I know
I think you know
PayPal,
44.
Airbnb, yeah.
Yep.
Marriott
I know too.
International.
Yeah, Marriott, you have to know that. Okay, big one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Waka.
CSX Corp name.
CSX, what is that? I don't know.
I heard of it, but I don't know what it actually does.
Okay. Waka, 50 to 60. Which one that you know?
Monster beverage is Monster. Like, have you heard of
Yeah,
the
big
drink
one.
of Monster? I don't like
Yeah,
it. I think it may be Monster.
Yeah,
And
interesting. Yeah, Monster is in top 100, right? Only the beverages.
yeah, but I have no clue the rest of the companies.
Okay, I'm gonna review fast. 60, I don't know. If someone, Moderna, I know, right? The vaccine, right?
Moderna.
This one I know is the machine for coffee, right? Waka, right? In our workplace.
Kerouac. I think the spell is different, but Dr. Pepper is Dr. Pepper, I think.
I think Dr. Pepper
It
is
is also,
beverages.
yeah,
Maybe this one I'm wrong.
beverage.
Kraft, yep. Kraft is like a tomato, right? Tomato, the Heinz, yeah, and the food that AstraZeneca is the vaccine, right? Vaccine. And DoorDash, we know that like a delivery. Ross is like a TJ Maxx. Ross, you know that, right? And Ross, the Marshall, they have a Ross. Lululemon. Louis, I think you know that, right? Lululemon. Okay, not Coco Lemon, Coco Melon. Right? My boy, Coco Melon is like the YouTube. Like Lululemon is the company that have a gear for the yoga. Yeah. Okay, so the athlete, right? Old Dominion, I don't know trade desk. And no matter that you know or not, but did you see the you see the impact to the Nasdaq? It's just like a less impact. It's 0.33%. So it means it changed every year. So it means that if you do like a bad profit, you're gonna get kicked out, and the new company gonna replace. So it means you do nothing. And who do for you? That guy called John Bogle. We're gonna learn about this thing a lot. John Bogle is like a father of the index. John Bogle. He is very, very generous to our generation, and he is the one that changed the world of investing. He is the founder of Vanguard Group, but he do a good thing for everyone too. If I were him, maybe I gonna keep this secret only for my fund. But he do like a pay it forward strategy. He want everyone to get free from slave, from this capitalism in this country or this world. This is John Bogle. If you want to know more, you can go to Google. This is the father of investing. Is the father of how to invest in index. And he is the one that proved by research. And he is the one that against all of the belief, he is like a Galileo in that time. Because in that time, the people believe that you have to choose stocks by yourself. Okay, and John Bogle say, no, you know, in that time, like maybe 40 years ago, I'm 30 or 40 years ago, he created this one, maybe 40 years ago. The idea of him is about he want everyone to get a return in the proper amount without like do a lot of things, because in that time the people thought that in order to get profit in the invest, it's very difficult. It's like a scam. It's like a risk to lose money. It's like a game, a game theory. And John Bogle said no, because of you want to pick stocks, because it's like a lottery, because you want to win like a jackpot. That's why you want to buy like an Apple from 20 years ago. You want to buy Amazon like 20 years ago. But John Bogle said no need. You buy all the haystack. No need to find the needle in the haystack. Just buy that haystack. And that haystack is S&P 500, NASDAQ, index of every country that you want. Okay, they have. And he not only distribute or introduce this idea. He create the index fund by himself for everyone to invest with him. What does it mean? In that day, in order to buy index, you have to buy 100 company by yourself, one by one, one by one, one by one. And each company, the price of each company is high. Let's say the Apple is like a $100 per share. So in order to buy one share of each company, you can buy 100 share. So it's gonna get you a lot of money. But with index, it means that you can buy fractional share, piece of them. And index fund, it's gonna get you like a some amount of the fee, and that is very little nowadays. The cheapest one is 0.015 from Fidelity, which is almost nothing. But most of the people, it still invest in active fund. Active fund is mean like we have a manager that choose stock for you. They're gonna choose a random stock by their knowledge, and they have a research that index fund win the people who choose stock badly win like it means that only 10% of the fund that choose stock by themselves win or get return more than average. Okay, so you no need to take a risk. This is all the index. So this is called NASDAQ 100. Okay, so this week I want you to learn, okay, which stock you want to invest. You can choose a different one. Okay, and next week we're gonna use that Google Sheet to put number, because at first I thought that we're gonna use the same stock, but I want you to explore by yourself. Okay, in this country we have about three big index. The first one is NASDAQ. Next one, S&P 500. And you're gonna see these are top 500 company in US and almost maybe in the world, because even I am in Thailand, I still use a computer, and most of the computer use a Microsoft. Okay, so you see S&P 500. The top 100 is almost the same with the NASDAQ. So it means that if you buy S&P 500, it means that you buy NASDAQ and another 400 company. You see Microsoft, Apple, NVIDIA, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta, Berkshire, JP Morgan. Okay, but it's this one is more like a more company for you, and you know more like a Berkshire for Warren Buffett. Yep. Warren Buffett is one of the S&P 500. Exxon, you know that, right? Exxon. Visa. Okay, everyone maybe you know the credit card, right? The Procter Gamble is about the shampoo, right? The shampoo and a lot of things in household. The MasterCard is the credit card. So you no need to choose, okay, which credit card you want to invest. Someone pro on Visa, someone pro on MasterCard. No need to think. Buy S&P 500. They buy both of them. And they buy all of this one. Home Depot, FB, I don't know, but I heard about this one. Salesforce is the software from the company. Bank of America. We are all the member, or we are all like the customer of the Bank of America. And why not we invest them? So this is S&P 500. Okay, I'm gonna have a choice for you. Okay, and next one is Dow Jones, DJI. Dow Jones 30 stocks, list of company. This is the big three. I want you to choose. You can choose one of them. Okay. And or you can choose another company, another index of the different country. Let's say Nikkei in your country. If you're familiar the stock in your country, you can choose anyone. But I want you to choose the index first. Okay, to try the to learn in the Google Sheet. Okay, let's go to the Dow Jones 30. Dow Jones is the big 30 company in US, and you see what is the same. So it's in Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, is in all of them. Okay, no matter you buy Dow Jones, S&P, or NASDAQ, you see Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon is over there. A Walmart, okay, the 31, I think you know maybe more than 20. Visa, JP Morgan, I don't know this one. United Health, maybe insurance. Procter Gamble, I know that. Johnson & Johnson is a shampoo, right? The Home Depot, I know it. Merck & Co, I don't know. Chevron is an oil company. Coca-Cola is Coke. Salesforce is a software. Walt Disney, you know that. McDonald's. Cisco is internet. Amgen, bio, like Louis say, right? It's about chemical. American Express is a credit card, right? Caterpillar is the vehicle, right? To do some construction. Verizon, yep, you know, like the telephone. IBM, I think you know that, right? The computer. Goldman Sachs, the bank. Nike, okay. The shoes, okay. Honeywell, yep, you told me. Intel, you know that. Boeing, the airplane. 3M, you know that, right? 3M is
Stationery.
they for me they
Stationery.
Scott tape but they sell more than Scott tape, right? But I know the main one is Scott tape. And a traveler company, I think TRV is I'm not sure about this one, but I think it's about the booking company. What is the booking company? I think a leading provider, traveler, investor, or insurance for other home and business. Okay, I just know that. The traveler company, the insurance company in US. Okay. And the Dow Jones themselves. So Dow Jones is the name of the company that create this one. Okay. And then after you know all of this, I'm gonna show you about average return of each one of them, and you can choose by yourself which one that you want. Let's see S&P 500 historical return. So you see that each year, some year they like get profit, some year you lost money, but you no need to sell because it's like a DCA. You invest every month, 250 every month. Do not think anything, because when you not sell, it's like you hold something. It's like a sunk cost policy. When you not sell, the value of them is you cannot value that item, right? Because you not sell. Let's say I have phone. I buy this phone like a 1,000, let's say. But the value now, if I want to sell, is maybe like a 500. But if I'm not sell, the value is maybe next year, maybe 1,200, maybe. I don't know. But for the phone, you know, it's going to decrease, right? The probability of the value of my phone going to decrease if I not sell. But the probability of the stock, let's say the S&P 500, going to increase. Okay, that is a probability. So it means during that journey, it's going to go up, go down, go up, go down. It depends on a lot of things. Let's say in 2008, it have a hamburger crisis. The price go down from the January to the December, it's 37. But they can come back. And when they come back, they come back higher and higher. Okay, so this is our return on S&P 500 from the beginning, 1926. But we cannot come back to 1976, right? We have to start from now. So it means that this is all the S&P 500. So we can do a Google, like what is the average return from S&P 500? It's about 10%, let's say. It depends on which year. Yep, you see, about 10%. Okay, it depends on what they do. What is the year that they start? Maybe 9. Some websites say 11. Yeah, they change a little bit. It depends on which year that you compare. So, but when you see the graph of S&P, I'm going to show you the graph of S&P and Dow Jones and NASDAQ. Okay, let's go with Dow Jones first. This is a graph of Dow Jones, and this one candlestick is 1 day. Okay, you learn about that already. So let's say I come back.
Sorry,
oh my God, it's
hey Goff,
okay.
I have to leave. I'll watch the video, the completion of it later. Take care. Have a good night, guys.
Okay, have a good night. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. I'll see you next week. So you can see that the Dow Jones go up, and sometimes it's like a fluctuated, and then we are here now. So when you want to invest, maybe you want to buy when it's low, right? But you don't know yourself it's going to be low or not. So we have a lot of strategy to do that. But the first strategy is very easy. Buy every period of yourself that you want to invest. Let's say 1 week, 1 month, or every 2 weeks, and let's see what happened. And you're gonna surprise yourself. because it's not what we thought in the first place about about invest. So this is S&P. Yeah, if I go like a by month, it's gonna be longer. Yep, this is by month. One candlestick is 1 month. So the trading view can come back only 2018, but S&P 500 they have more than 2018. They have like a long time ago. So this is S&P 500, and this is Nikkei. Okay, let's say that Waka, if you want to invest in Nikkei, okay, yeah, choose the one that you feel you want to try, you want to check what is the return of them, and then we're going to use a Google to find the return if we start from today, or if it start from each day. You can pick the starting point, and then we're going to calculate about the return after we put the money in that stock, in that index regularly. Okay, is anyone have any questions?
So Golf, so I couldn't
Mhm.
access the file you sent us through the chat.
Okay.
So
What they show you after you click it, what
You
they
need to
say,
open the access for the sheet.
I
yeah,
have
so you
to,
need to give us a like
I got you what you say. Wait a minute. Oh, I have to click this one. Name before sharing. Oh, I forgot to put a name. Okay. Okay, crossover point. DCA. And then I can anyone first, and then I'm gonna ask you your email, okay? And okay. I think, and then I'm gonna resend it again, but I think it's gonna be the same. The same number. Okay, the same one. Now I think you can access it. So
yeah,
this is my language. Yep. Now you can access, right? Okay, I see. So my your homework today is do nothing. The only thing that you have to do is choose stock, and the next week is gonna be May 2024. Okay, we're gonna start like invest in this one. This one we call name of stock. Okay, name of index that you want to choose. And this is about the amount, and this is available volume. Okay. This is gonna be the name of the port that you have to choose. Okay, and this about calculation. So this is the criteria that you want to do. This we call the buy sell every week. But in this case, we're gonna buy only. Okay, buy every week. Okay, no need to do another strategy. It's the easy strategy one first. We call the DCA. DCA, and DCA come from dollar cost average. In case that you want to search on Google, that what is that? But we're gonna do in the real life. Okay, any questions?
I'm good.
Okay, so this is my homework today. Find index that you want to invest. If you don't know S&P 500, Dow Jones, or NASDAQ, okay, choose one of them. But if you want specific, you just go with that. Okay, and then we're gonna learn how to put the number in this Google Sheet by your name of your index. Mhm. Okay, thank you for everyone to come today, and see you next week. Mhm.
Thank you, Go.
Bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.